What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David. I do a lot of coaching calls where people have trouble letting go of the past so that they can move forward with their greatest version. So I thought that it was definitely high time to make a video on how to let go of the past. So let's go. If you are new to the channel and this type of content resonates with you, please smash that subscribe button. Switched it up on you that time. Gotta keep you guessing. But also hit the notification bell. Remember to have a look around in the description box below. We've got the free 30-minute guided meditation on abundance, as well as some one-on-one coaching. Let's get into the video. How to let go of the past. And by the way, I did not entitle this How to Let Go of Past Mistakes. I don't believe in mistakes. As long as you learn how not to do something the next time, or how not to approach your perception of a problem, or what type of person you shouldn't date, then you learned the lesson and it wasn't a mistake. And lessons are here to level us up and allow us to evolve. But back to the topic, how to let go of your past. Now, I'm sure we've all heard the phrase, you are not your past, which is true. If we dig a little bit deeper into this, I think that this is saying the past is not your identity. Now, remember, a lot of times we allow our self-identity to be this little portfolio that our 3D ego has put together from its limited space of awareness, by the way, of its perception of what our identity should be. And in this little portfolio is our story. So I'm from this family, or I'm from that side of the tracks, or I believe in this, or I accomplished X, or I experienced that. We take these intangible events, experiences, beliefs, and we have this concept that they are these palpable, physical, tangible things to which we attach our identity. So how to let go of the past? Well, the first question that you have to ask yourself is, are you making the past your identity? Are you making your story your identity? You have to change your identity to change your reality. It's your perceived self-identity that creates the reality that you experience. The reality that you experience is vibrationally and materially aligned with your perception of self-identity. This is one of the reasons that I love Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, because he beautifully illustrates how a lot of times we're living in the past, and emotions are a record of the past. And a lot of us will get addicted to that chemical release, the hormone release that happens when we think of a painful memory. We relive that painful memory. And the habit of thinking of that emotion, which is a record of the past, on a consistent basis turns into a habit. And now that habit is become our self-identity, has become our self-identity. And if we're in the habit of thinking of that record of the past, we're in the habit of recreating the past. So this is a pretty fascinating subject. I've left Dr. Joe Dispenza's information in the description box below, a link to his channel, and a video that eloquently illustrates this point for you. So if you self-identify as your past, you will continue to keep creating more of the past, because it's your self-identity that creates the reality that you experience. I read a quote one time that said, "Your past was just a lesson, not a life sentence." And I felt that, because your life sentence will be to keep repeating your past like Groundhog Day unless you change your identity, detach that identity from the past. Your story can be anything you want it to be. You just have to self-identify as the new story. Now be forewarned, when you start to change your identity, the people around you will get annoyed that you're not acting in alignment with their perception of you. So a lot of times people will have a limited perception of you, which usually means they have a limited perception of themselves. And people don't like to have their perceptions challenged because it undermines their belief systems as well as their own identity, which causes their ego to throw them into fight or flight. But that is okay. Continue to move forward with that new identity, because the object is to birth your greatest version, not to people please. And your 3D ego, old identity, will fight and hold on for dear life because it also is in survival mode. So as soon as you start to break those old habitual patterns that you've had, let's say the last 10 years, for example, once that's no longer part of your daily routine, your old ego, old identity will fight harder than ever to keep itself where it's always been, in its comfort zone, in its safe zone. And it will start trying to self-sabotage. It will tell you, oh, this is just who you are. You've always been this way. Yeah, it's saying that because it's worried about its own existence. Now, it is in the heat of this identity crisis that things will get a little hard, and you're going to want to waver, and you're going to fall back and say things like, oh, but this is just who I am. Well, no, it's not who you are, because your perception of who you are may be your 3D ego's version of stringing together all of these past events to come to its conclusion from its limited perspective of what you are. Or you might say, well, this just feels right. No, it probably doesn't, actually. If it has been habitual, then it probably just feels familiar, not right. Don't mistake familiar for authentic. Yeah, we gotta put that one out there again. Don't mistake familiar for authentic. You know, that's one of those Ralph Smart, slow motion this side, types of things. I need a gesture like that, right? I need a shtick, right? A shtick. Every time I hit a golden nugget of wisdom, I need like a little something that I do. Help me out, Light Fam, before I make an idiot of myself here. Leave some comments below on what I should do every time I hit like a golden nugget of wisdom, you know, maybe a little dance or something. I have no idea. Anyway, back to my point. Your authenticity is going to be where your greatest version resides, because it is in vibrational congruence with your true essence, your higher self. Anytime that you are being inauthentic in the hopes of receiving something in return that you perceive to be outside of yourself, it always comes at a cost to personal power, which is spiritual stagnation. So if you're having trouble letting go of the past, it may also mean that the past needs to be healed. If that is the case, the very last video that I just did that you can watch right here is called Ho'oponopono. It is a powerful healing technique that can be used to heal the past. I also have 2 videos on the channel on shadow work. The first one you can watch right here, what is shadow work? And then the second one deals with the techniques of shadow work, which you can watch right here, how to do shadow work. If you're having trouble letting go of the past, it may also be because you have limiting beliefs. So I did a video on moving from 3D to 5D consciousness by letting go of limiting beliefs, which you can watch right here. 5D consciousness, letting go of limiting beliefs. Now, question of the day. Do you have a story? And if so, does that story serve your highest good? If not, are you willing to let that story go, let the past go, and identify as your true essence, your higher self, your greatest and best version, so that you can experience the life that you want to live? I know that was a very long question, but or several questions. Leave those comments below, Light Fam. I'd love to get an open discussion on this one. If you liked the video, then please like the video. If you want to see more videos on everything that has to do with a spiritual awakening, we got some 5D consciousness, moving from 3D to 5D consciousness, the 5D Earth, the Great Awakening 2020. Please click the subscribe button. Also remember to add me over on Instagram, _Lightwaves. I do answer a lot of questions over there. Now, if you know someone that is identifying with their past, they are linking their identity to that habitual pattern of recreating the past that they've always known, please share this video with them. It may give them the insight that they need to drop the past, identify with a new story, and create the life that they want to experience. Remember to have a look in the description box below. We do have some goodies for you. We've got the free 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. Again, if you have Gmail, that meditation will be under the promotions tab. You can also book a one-on-one coaching session or order a personalized video addressing your specific spiritual stumbling blocks. I believe that that is it for me, guys. You already know the deal. Light, love, and abundance to all that are watching and to all you love. Peace, guys.